Good morning, good evening, good nights. Welcome to the Dear Love Podcast. You can catch us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Listen Notes, Google Music, Podbean, all that good stuff. You already know how this go. Let's get right into it. Last week had my little vacation time. Took a week off. Man, that was the first week I've missed in 90, I don't even know how many episodes we got in, 90 something episodes, man. So kudos to that. I feel like I needed it. You know, I had a lot of things I had to do that week and a conference and stuff I had to go to, which I had a lot of fun, by the way. Not really a drinker, but I decided to have a couple of drinks and we were at the hotel, and you know it was a conference for my job, and we had a great time just kicking it, you know. And with all the things going on in the new year so far, with all of the deaths and you know people missing, it's like damn, I feel like we still stuck in last year, man. Like I feel like we haven't progressed. We doing like a lot of the same things. Even at the jobs, you know, it's people in the world. It's people still calling off. It's people still quitting. It's people still. It's just a lot of like things that we're not doing right. We're going to war. You know, it's so much stuff, and sometimes it get hard. It just make you sit back and say, what can we do to make things just a little bit better? So you know, I took a week off just to get some things in order, and like I said, I had the conference going on. So yeah, I just had to get that little break in. But a lot of things happened over this week. A lot of music dropped. I see a lot of like different fashion show things that I was noticing. I don't know if they were old per se, but I noticed a lot about fashion this week. And I'm just like, damn, like I see it's a lot of different talent out here. You know, Tyler Perry releases a new movie, you know, black cast. I think those type of things just empower me even more too, to just see all of the things that we can accomplish, all of the things that we can do when we work as a team. You know, I mentioned watching Kevin Hart's documentary, just empowering your team, your friends, your family, people around you that you want to see get better or become better. I think that's the greatest way to do something, man. Help your people. A term I'll never forget that was at the conference, and I've been saying it since, is people work for people. And that's whether you got your own business. That's whether you never really work for companies. You work for the person. And I see that. You know, you want to be that person that people believe in. It don't have to be a job. You know, when I hear people work for people, I look at that in all aspects, whether it be helping a person out. Like, you're not going to help a person out that's disloyal. You're not going to help a person out that you feel don't have your back. You know, so I look at people working for people in every type of way, especially in a job sense, or especially when it come to anything. Hell, if you was going for a part for a movie, you would probably get that part if you worked with someone or you looked out, because a lot of people still feel that the best way to get paid is money. And like I said, that's wrong. You never know what knowledge you can get from being around people or different things. So you could learn a lot just from being around folks, talking to folks. They give you that knowledge, man. You take that knowledge and you just shoot to the moon with it. You know what I mean? So that's my little knowledge for the day. But back to this conference, man. It feels great to be around like-minded people, and also people who are striving towards the same goals. You never really get a room full of people that you can really work with, and you see that they, again, had the same mindset. So when you get those type of opportunities, you got to really take it. It's just like podcasting. You know, if I could be in a room full of podcasters and we can talk about ideas and bounce, you know, even bounce ideas off of each other to help each other, I feel like that's a dope moment. A lot of people don't even have those type of moments, man. Or if you're a music writer, if you're a barber, I mean, can you imagine sitting in a room full of people who do what you do? Like, to me, that's dope. Be in a room full of people like you. Get away from the folks who don't want what you want. Like, if they not on the same type of time you on, then y'all, they in another time zone, period. Because this what you trying to accomplish, or this what you trying to do, or this is what you talking about. You know, if you want a topic with someone and somebody come up to y'all conversation and say something that has nothing to do with what y'all talking about, you're going to look crazy at them, right? You're going to look at them like, are you kidding me? That's kind of like the same feel. You got to think about that. Like, it's the same thing. So being in a room full of people that's on what you want, or having a solid team around you that's going to grind with you, they're going to fall with you, and they're going to rise with you, is a beautiful thing. Again, going back to the documentary, Kevin Hart put his whole team on, man. Like, the people he came up with, that's what's important. You put on for people that's with you. A lot of people forget who rock with them in the beginning. They get on and they see the people trying to latch on to their success, or hell, it don't even got to be all the way success. Some people see you got a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel and they right there with you. Hell, they trying to beat you to your own light. You know, but you got to get rid of those folks. You got to be with the people who willing to, like I said, get down with you, grind with you, and do what they got to do. And they got to also bring something with them. Okay? If you packing for a trip, you know, you got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, you brought 4 pieces of bread, you need them to bring some bread too. Hey, I got the peanut butter and jelly. Can you bring more bread? That way we can eat together. You know, if you just waiting on my bread, what we going to do when it run out? You see what I'm saying? So everybody got to bring something to the table, and it got to mean something. And you got to show that you care, and you got to rock as a team. Everything is team-based nowadays, man. Rent should be team-based. If you got a significant other, make them pay. I've been through that before. Just make them pay, man. They will take advantage of you. I'm telling you, they will take advantage of you. So when you doing like team stuff, make sure it's actually team stuff. Don't call it a team if you the only one doing something. It's not a team at that point. So again, people work for people, man, and they got to believe in the dream. Y'all got to believe in each other, and y'all got to grind together. Like I said, I had a week off, man. I just had some time to really sit back and think. Well, I really wasn't off. You know, I was off from the podcast, but I was working on the Truth Serum Media Company, putting videos together, doing different things. Real Talk episode 1 is actually on YouTube right now at the Truth Serum Media page. Instagram, Truth Serum Media, everything. You know, we it's a lot of things we're working on. So like, I was busy doing a couple other things other than the conference, but again, we back, we rolling. You know, the Dear Love podcast, we here. More topics. We gonna get back into these Sneaky Girl Diaries. I only gave y'all part 1, so I gotta give y'all the rest of that. But we gonna have a great 2020, and from here on out, it's gonna be great years to go. You know, I wish everybody's family the best. Again, everybody's family, you know, is going through something this year, man. Everywhere you look, somebody passing away. So it's like we all gotta really like stick together, man, and go for your dreams. You can reach them. You just gotta. The first step is just going. You know, so if you don't move, you'll never reach them. That's for sure. So just gotta stay positive, man, and keep pushing. Be yourself. Dear Love, T. Shaw. I'm out of here.